Hello there! It's Mr. Tang back again with another fun-filled lesson from my first grade mathematicians. This week we're going to be going over some combinations of 10. It's lesson 1 in your packet for week of May 11th through 15th. Our learning objective for today is to identify combinations of 10 by composing and recording different combinations for quantities of 10 using addition notation. Now let's take a second to break down this long, wordy objective. The word identify means to determine or find, so we will be looking for combinations of numbers that make 10. We're going to be doing this by making and writing down these combinations of 10 by using addition number sentences. Practicing these different combinations of 10 will help us build our math fluency. Before we start, let's take a look at these 4 images on the left of the screen. Think for a moment. Which one of these doesn't belong, and why? There's no one right answer. Just make sure you can justify and explain. For example, I'm going to say that image C doesn't belong because there are no numbers shown. Then again, I could say that image D doesn't belong because it is the only image that shows an example of subtraction. Again, there's no wrong answer, as long as you can reason and explain your choice. Go ahead and give it a shot. One of the best ways to build fluency with combinations of 10 is by playing games that provide us with the fun opportunity to practice our skills and strategies. Today, we will learn how to play Make 10. To play this game, you will need a deck of primary number cards and a blank sheet of paper. It may be helpful to have a tens frame and some counters as well. You can use the ones that were included in your paper packets, or you can try out the digital number frame app from Math Learning Center. To begin, deal 4 rows of 5 cards, making sure that the numbers are showing. It may be a good idea to shuffle the cards after cutting them out. That way, they're all in a different order. Don't forget to take out the wild cards the first few times you play to avoid any sort of confusion. Player 1 will begin by finding 2 cards that make 10. Player 1 will take those cards and record the combination of 10 on the recording sheet. 2 and 8. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Player 1 will finish their turn by replacing the 2 missing cards with 2 cards from the deck. Now it's Player 2's turn. Player 2 will do exactly the same thing. They will find 2 cards that make 10, they will record their combination of 10, and replace the missing cards. Keep taking turns finding 2 cards that make 10 and recording. The game is over when there are no more cards, or there are no more cards that make 10. Learning the combinations of 10 helps us to build our fluency when it comes to our basic addition and subtraction facts. 10 is one of the most important numbers in our number system. When you experience breaking apart 10 in a variety of ways, you will begin to recognize number pairs that add up to 10. Let's go ahead and take a look at another example. Let's use 6. We can use materials such as 10 frames when working to find combinations that total 10. With our number 6, I can count 6 counters, and I see 4 open spaces. I know that there are always 10 spaces in a 10 frame, so I know that 6 plus 4 equals 10. Try your best to explain your thinking as you describe 10 frame models and record equations that represent your work. Now it's your turn to show what you know about combinations of 10. Complete the attached game, Make 10. Record your combinations of 10 on this sheet as you play the game. Here are some more ways to play. You can play with the wild cards. A wild card can be any number. Replace the cards only when there are no more pairs that make 10. Or you can try to find 10 using more than 2 cards. When you feel confident and ready, complete the Unit 8 Math Journal. Adam and Leah were playing Make 10. Leah picked a 6 and 5 card. Did she make 10? Explain how you know. Well, great job today, boys and girls. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you need to review combinations of 10. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and do the math.